Here is a 1989 Air Care bath fan model AC2650. Unfortunately, it looks like the box is in pretty bad shape. It appears to have been water damaged, and there's also a piece of tape over all the graphics, which really stinks because I like boxes and documentation and stuff for all these old products, because in most cases the boxes and the documentation is less common than the product itself. So unfortunately we can't read most of the specs. I tried to take some of this tape off prior to recording this video, and I did not have any success. The tape was taking the first layer of paper off with it as well. So I left it alone. We'll have to try to heat the tape up and get it off like that or something. If the box is even salvageable at all, it's in pretty bad shape. So this is just a basic bathroom exhaust fan. Noise and vibration reducing molded housing. Whisper quiet radio impeller. I find it hard to believe that this is whisper quiet. Hardly any of these things were actually that quiet. This tape looks older. Will this tape come off? Huh, it's kind of coming off. It says 50 CFM air movement, 2.5 sound. That actually is pretty quiet. Provides 8 complete air changes per hour in bathrooms up to 45 square feet, which is very, very small. 45 square feet, what is that? Like a 6 by 6 room? No, it's a like 6.5 by 6.5 room. Very, very small bathroom. Let's open this up and see if it works. Hopefully the product itself isn't too damaged by the water. I don't know how bad the flood was or whatever that got this wet, so let's see. This might be never used. Here's the manual, at least that's still good. Installs easily without special tools. There's that. And here is the fan itself. And we've got a flap, and we've got the, what was it calling this? A decorative molded shutter or something. Noise and vibration reducing molded housing. So it's all plastic, which is of course a cost cutting measure. They're calling it a vibration reduction method. It's got the little plug in there. It says not for use in kitchens. Okay. .5 amps, 50 CFM, and it's HVI certified. Well, the impeller actually looks pretty decent. A lot of the cheaper ones sold today, just like straight fins, and they're horribly loud. This, if it rotates this way, which it doesn't look like it would based on where the outlet is, it probably works fairly well. The aerodynamics don't look too bad. Of course, to create more static pressure, I think it would go this way. That's probably what it does. The motor is the Jekyll Incorporated motor, made in USA. Just a basic shaded pole C-frame motor. And chances are good that you could buy these motors or one that's comparable that will replace this to this day. Looks like it's just press fit on the shaft with some kind of textured end. I actually have a use case for one of these little fans. This one might be too small, but what I want to do is I want to install one somewhere over here and duct it to the other side of the room so that in the winter time I can turn this on when I got the heat on over here and push heat to the other side of the room, because now that I have my cleaning area over there, I'm going to be spending time over there during the winter, and it gets cold over there. It gets real cold without the heat over there. So that might be a use case for one of these. I have another one that's much bigger. It's got to be at least twice the size of this one. Maybe that one would be a good fit. And then so this would, I guess this would go, maybe this is busted. Because it looks like it should hook on something in there. You can see there's like provisions for something right there, but the tabs are definitely gone. I think this is busted. That stinks. So that's not going to work. This is not self-closing anymore. Tabs in the back somewhere? I don't see them. Actually, I do see them. I see one. There's one tab, one of the tabs down at the bottom of the box there. So this is definitely busted. Well, this is flooded, broken. Jeez. Not good. So this, I don't know exactly how this snaps on. Oh, now I do. I think you should pinch these and then put it through like this. Little slots there. And you can push it all the way down and that holds it in place. Not a bad looking product, but it's not as cool as the old Newtone ones with the metal grate that you can see the blades through. Alright, let me grab, where's the power bar? I'll just get an extension cord. We'll use this extension cord so that we can see it on the kilowatt meter. I guess this is the knockout for the electrical, and you could house it in here, and there's the plug. We'll just plug it into this for now, because this is just a test. That's stinking loud. Not really moving all that much air either. I didn't see which way was it spinning. I bet if it spun the other way, of course the housing would have to be designed differently, but probably would move a lot more air. It's an okay balance, but it's not great. It does move. I guess it moves a decent amount of air, but it's not, for all this noise, it's not what I would expect. Yeah, it's not bad, but it does have decent static pressure to it. I thought it'd be a lot quieter than this. To me, this is very loud. I guess I'm not familiar with the whole Sones thing. I thought 2 was fairly quiet, but to me this is outrageous. And that does not really make it any quieter. The power information is 0.56 amps. Oh, it said 1.5. Yeah, it does. It says 1.5 on the top. And there, it says 1.5. That's cap. What it actually draws is 0.55 amps, 44.1 watts. The power factor is 0.68. That's typical for a shaded pole motor. Well, this is way too loud for my application down here, but it's still an interesting display piece. Maybe someday I'll have a use for it. It's just too bad that's broken, because now you have to get a second duct or something, because it won't be self-closing. Slip this back in here for now. It looks like it didn't sustain any water damage to the unit itself. Some information on there. I don't know what that is. But there we go. Old bath fan from the late 1980s.